There's been rumors flying around that I started about a designer that's gonna top out as the best designer for 2019. Can you guess which one it is?
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible. Tell the essence. Can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
Welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. I'm your host, Cam. Make sure that you're subscribed, activate that notifications bell, follow us on Instagram at cam.byrd. Okay, the fragrance that we're going over is a designer, and daggone if it didn't yank me by the shirt and be like, yeah, come over here, son, what is up? It is Armani Code Absolu. Swanee, this thing is like a 10 out of 10 for me. And reason being is, this is the best code yet. Okay, Armani used Ryan Reynolds as the face of the campaign for this fragrance. So if you want to smell like Ryan Reynolds, hey, by all means, this has got to work, right? Not necessarily. But if you're a fan of the Code DNA, the original Code DNA was like a major hit for me. And yeah, it did get a little bit dated. And then actually, it stayed better than a couple of the flankers that came out. Then Profumo came out, which I thought was a very, very solid release. But I'm actually thinking that this one is even better. The Profumo was a little more sweet. I would say maybe slightly more youthful, where the Absolu is a little more well-rounded, a little more balanced, has a little bit more direction, knows where it wants to be in its life, you know, a little more mature. Even though this one is a little bit more mature than the Profumo, and their DNAs are very similar. The Profumo is definitely more sweet and maybe more of like a clubbing fragrance, where this would be more of like the sit back and chill kind of fragrance. Not saying that you couldn't wear this out. This one's gonna be more of like going out with your wife, you know, hanging out with your friends in the evening or whatever. There is a definite classiness about it, but there's something very sensual about this fragrance, something very seductive, and something very classy. I've only had this fragrance, I think maybe 2 or 3 months. Yeah, that's about right, about 3 months. But let me tell you something, there has not been one single time that I have wore this fragrance that I didn't get insane compliments. A lot of compliments. Definitely, again, for me, this is a 10 out of 10. Let me go over the notes for you. Armani Code Absolu was released in 2019. The notes are green mandarin, apple, orange blossom, nutmeg, carrot seeds, rum accord, suede, tonka, vanilla, and woody notes. You definitely do get a little bit of that rum accord in there, and you definitely get a little bit of that carrot seed. The carrot seed seems to kind of pull the sweetness down and kind of ground it in more of a, I don't know, I guess a more well-balanced, as opposed to it being so sweet and more cloying like it is in the Profumo. So would it be redundant to own this and the Profumo? That's up to you. They are different enough, in my opinion, that you could own both. And I'd say that the Profumo would be more like the more loose and kind of having fun kind of fragrance, where this one would be more like for sexy time or, you know, a special event where you want to be, you know, kind of buttoned up or whatever. Definitely for a designer release, this is, I would consider a top shelf designer release without going overboard on the price. Okay, price-wise on this one, you're gonna go around, if you're paying full retail, it's gonna be somewhere probably between like $95 to $110. I actually caught mine on eBay for like $59.95. This one is the 60 ml. So yeah, check eBay. That is where I found the best deal on this because I have not seen this at any of the discounters yet. Give it some time and it will be. If not, this would make a stellar Christmas gift for yourself, for your dad, for your brother. It would work. This is really, really versatile, but it's definitely a lot more classy and just gives it that little bit of edge where Profumo was definitely a stellar release. I would say that this is the best code, and definitely, unless something else happens and we just only got a couple of months left of this year, this will be, in my opinion anyway, the best designer release for 2019. As far as performance goes on Absolu, it's stellar. It's off the charts. I'm getting like 10 plus hours on performance and around 3 hours on sillage or projection. I think it's safe to say that our Armani Code Absolu is definitely a home run for me. This will make a excellent, excellent Christmas present. That's gonna wrap it up for our Armani Code Absolu. Don't forget, be disruptive, wear what you want, when you want, have fun. Make sure that you're subscribed to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. Hit that notifications bell, smash that like button, leave us some comments down below. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.